So we are welcome once again for the accountancy class, grade 12. So the last session discussed very important one, accounting treatment. How we are making whenever debentures issued at par and at premium or lump sum and installment basis. Okay. So that's why now I am going to discuss separate one, because in issue of debenture, the issue of debenture at a discount is very important. And compared to equity share, the issue of shares issued at discount not allowed, totally not allowed. Okay, but here it is allowed according to the maybe the discretion by the company. Okay, requirement of the company. See here, what's the meaning of issue of debenture at issued at discount? Okay, a separate discussion. It's a very important one. Okay, that's why we discuss separately here. So issue of debentures at discount. Okay, that is the thing. So once you are strong in your issue of debentures at par or premium, you can able to understand, you can try to understand what the discount. Here, what is the meaning of discount? For example, whenever issued at premium, you know that issue price more than the nominal face value. The same manner, issued at discount means what? The same answer, reverse. Simple. So when the issue price is less than its nominal face value. So for example, nominal face value let 100 rupees. Okay, you know very well. This is the face value of the debenture. So issued at discount means, so the company will collect only 90 rupees. So the 10 rupees is called what? That is discounted. Now understood. So mostly in equity share, discount, issue of discount is not allowed. But here, according to the issue of debenture, so issued at discount is the possible. So possibility of that we can invite the public for the debentures. Okay, that's why the it's very important discussion. So understood now. So issued at discount means less than the nominal face value. How you can able to follow. Okay. So here, whatever the 10 rupees, company will lose it. Correct? For example, 1000 debentures the company going to invite. So ultimately you can expect, for example, as a nominal value, you know how much, correct? So 1 lakh. 1 lakh. But what happened? Because of issued at discount, company can able to collect only 90,000, isn't it? So the 10,000 is called what? That's what? A discount. The company losing that money, isn't it? We can say discount or loss on issue of debenture. Because of issued at discount means what? Company losing that 10,000. That's why the particular 10,000, how you are going to show anyway, you want to show this 10,000, isn't it? Even though face value 1 lakh, each debenture is 100 rupees. But you are supposed to collect only 90,000 because of issued a discount. So 10,000 rupees company losing it, isn't it? So that whatever the amount lose by the company, you want to show where debited to discount on issue of debentures account. Okay, it's a very important one. Issue of debentures issued at discount. You want to show where that whatever the 10,000 discount on issue of debentures account, isn't it? That's what the understanding of the idea in preparation, accounting treatment in issue of debenture at discount. Have understood? So that's what's new for you. So already you know, if you are strong, you know already whenever we are giving any credit sales, after whatever the debtors or anything, you allow discount to debtors. Understood? Same manner here. So that discount allowed as a company point of view, loss. Correct? A discount received. Again, same manner here. Issued a discount, company will losing, going to debit, which account? Discount on issue of debentures account. Okay. So you can able to understand, you try to relate with our earlier discussion when you are +1. Right. So whenever a discount allowed for the debtors, same concept here. So discount allowed is what? Loss. Discount received is what? Gain. Okay, the same logic we can related to here. Okay, have you understood? The part that you want to open discount on issue of debentures account. That is very important. Okay. So accounting treatment. How you are going to do the accounting treatment? That is very important. So I said that we can say discount or loss on issue of debenture. So definitely this 10,000 rupees the loss for the company. They instead of 1 lakh, they can able to collect only 90,000 because of this heading at the discount. Okay. That's why you will say discount or loss on issue of debenture is written off at the earliest. So how you are going to compensate that loss? Discount or loss on issue of debenture. Anyway, we are going to compensate. We are going to write off and return off. When? At the earliest. That means what? But within the life tenure of the debentures. So at the time of repayment, anyway debenture on fine morning you want to repay. That is called redeemable debenture. Okay, redemption. So in the period of time, you want to compensate that loss. That's why it is a tenure of the debentures. So after the redeemable, still you want to show as a discount on issue of debenture account. There is no meaning. So you want to compensate that loss as early as possible. For that, it's very important how you are going to compensate. That is very important. So where you are going to compensate, how that loss we can able to manage with some other head. That's what here. It is a capital loss, isn't it? So it is a capital loss, not a revenue loss. Because it is the source taken from the outside. Okay. So in cash inflow, so it is a capital. So why you are collecting money to run the business? That's what it is called. Whatever the 10,000 you are using, coming under capital loss. Okay. So it is a capital loss for the company. So written off from capital reserve. That's why we are going to compensate with the help of capital reserve. So once you are strong in accounting for share capital, you know that whatever the excess per future shares taken by the company, you can transfer to capital reserve. So as you know already, capital reserve only for capital profit, correct? So you already know that according to resource and surplus, different resources, the capital reserve and revenue reserve. So as a capital reserve, I will make it capital reserve only for the any capital receipt. So whatever the profit can get it from any transfer of the asset. Okay, that money transfer to capital reserve account. So you can be able to utilize this discount on issue of debenture or loss on issue of debenture. You are going to compensate capital reserve. Okay, that is the one arrangement, one treatment. Then suppose if it has suppose any balance, whenever the capital reserve has balance, you can utilize. Suppose company not maintaining capital reserve, or there is no balance at all at the time of issue of debenture. So how to compensate discount? So there is no capital reserve. Then how you will compensate? That's what you can go into return off either already you know from the security premium reserve discussed in the previous session. We are going to utilization of security premium reserve under section 52, section 2. That is the one point. So you can take the help of from the security premium reserve, you can compensate this loss, or from the statement of profit and loss. That means what? So when you are running a company, suppose any profit available, some portion you are going to compensate discount on issue of debenture. So maybe capital reserve or security premium reserve or statement of profit and loss account. So for that, however the journal entry will be. As you know, they clearly said any loss you are going to debit it, isn't it? So now how you are going to compensate? So maybe capital reserve, okay, maybe capital reserve account, okay, or suppose still we want to compensate because of more money discount on issue of debenture, or we can write securities premium reserve account data, okay, or that's what. So suppose still we can be able to compensate with help of capital reserve or security premium reserve, or again statement of profit and loss, okay, statement of profit and loss account data to what? And for all the debit what? So whatever the compensate of your earlier debited discount on, so discount on, you can say discount or loss on issue of debentures. Now understood? So how to compensate? So whatever discount on issue of debenture, how you are going to return off? are going to write off with the help of maybe capital reserve or security premium reserve or available profit. When you are running a company that year, so what is the profit available? Accordingly, you want to make it use of that to write off discount on loss on issue of debenture account. That's what earlier are going to debit, now are going to credit with the help of these three. You understood now? That's why, see, the debenture issue of discount is very important one in compared to our equity share. That's why it's very important session. Okay, now understood. Okay, now with the example, you are going to see how you are going to compensate any discount, how you are going to compensate with availability of fund. Okay, now let's see that. So issue of debenture at discount, how you are going to utilize discount on issue of debenture. The two examples you can easily locate to identify and how to compensate. With the help of the capital reserve and profit and loss account or the statement of profit and loss or security payment reserve. Now let's see the first example. See, when the Ashoka Limited issue 10,000, okay, 7% debentures. You know already what is 7%. You have to pay interest, isn't it? 7% debentures of 100 each at a discount of 10%. Okay, so here issued debenture at a discount, so 10%. So how much? Naturally, so you are supposed to give 100 rupees. Okay, so 10% discount. The company will get only 90. Okay, so 10 rupees losing. So how much? The 10,000 into 10. So 1 lakh. Okay, that is the calculation. Understood now? So how you are going to compensate for that? So now let's see. So this is explaining here. So it has capital reserve of 1,50,000. So the company is having, okay, the Ashoka Limited, they are having already capital reserve how much? So 1,50,000, 1,50,000. Okay. So it decides to write off discount in the year of issue. So whenever we are going to issue of debenture, so that year itself we are going to compensate because already having capital reserve. So discount on issue of debenture 1 lakh. That's what here we calculated. How we got 1 lakh. Okay. So how the journal entry will be? Simple one. So here we are going to utilize with the help of capital reserve. So what is the entry here? See, capital reserve account data. How much? See, it is available 1,50,000, but we need only 1 lakh. Okay, so we have to take, going to make it 1 lakh. Okay, so they said discount on issue of debenture how much? 1 lakh. That's what we are going to credit to discount. Discount on issue of debentures. Okay, so credit, debit. Okay, understood. So narration very important. Being discount on issue of debentures, return of how return of utilized may be utilized by capital reserve. Okay. So narration very important. Or you can write up to this not issue. So being discount on issue on debenture written off. That means a compensated. So whatever the loss of 1 lakh because of issued debenture discount, so that 1 lakh I am going to compensate with the help of available capital reserve. So I am having 1,50,000. So I am going to utilize capital reserve entire, not entire 1,50,000. So we need only 1 lakh. That's what we are going to debit capital reserve. To naturally, when you debit capital reserve, naturally now the capital reserve balance 50,000. Okay. So capital reserve account 1 lakh to discount on issue of debentures 1 lakh. Narration being discount on issue of debenture written off at the time of debenture issue. Here one example. Now move for the other example. Same manner. See here. So Amirdal Limited issued 10,000 6% debenture. As you know here, 6% is the payment of interest on debenture. Okay. Of 100 each is very important. At a discount of 10%. Okay. Discount of 10%. So they are going to issue discount of 10%. So at the time of issue itself, the company declared that the debentures issued at 10% discount. Okay, so I will collect the money. My repayment will be, see, redeemable, that's not redemption, at 10% premium. I have understood. So later I am going to discuss. Here, what is the idea here? I am going to issue. Okay, issue at 10% discount. Okay, 10% discount. Understand? 10% discount. So that means what? My 100 rupees become now 90 rupees. So naturally discount 10 rupees I am losing. At the time of issue. Again, my redeemable, my redemption time, when I am going to repay, even though my 100 rupees is nominal face value, even though I issued a discount, so first 1 lakh company losing. That's what 10,000 into 10 rupees. Okay, so 1 lakh I will mention it here. So 10,000 into this 10 rupees. So 1 lakh company is losing. At the time of issue itself. So what they are going to declare that, at the time of issue itself, they declare that I will repay, you give me 90 rupees, but I will give you how much? 110 rupees. Now understood, that's what the meaning here. So more than the nominal face value. So at the time of redemption, okay, redemption, 10% premium. So there also company has to pay, isn't it? Even though they collected 90 rupees, they repay 110. Okay, so nominal face value. So at the time of 90 rupees, company losing 10 rupees. Then at the time of repayment, as a nominal face value 100, they will pay more than the nominal face value, 10 rupees. So company will losing the money. Okay, redemption, 10% premium. Again how much? 10,000 into 10. So now company how much losing? 2 lakhs. So understand? That's what. Now discount on issue of debenture how much? 2 lakhs. Because issue itself, company declared that I am going to redeem, see, at 10% premium. Understood? So I will collect here. When I am coming here as a discount, I will collect how much? Only 90 rupees. But when I am going to pay here, I am going to pay 110. So here also 10 rupees company losing. So here also company 10 rupees losing. So that's what totally 2 lakhs. You understood? So the 2 lakhs now are going to compensate with the help of what? So capital is available 75,000 here. Okay. And security premium reserve 1 lakh. So they said now loss on issue of debenture. How much? Now become how much? 2 lakhs. Correct. Now you understood how arrived at 2 lakhs. So how the journal entry will be? Simple. Okay. So I will write it here. So first we are going to utilize capital reserve. Okay. So capital reserve account data how much? 75,000. Okay. 75,000. Thereafter a security premium reserve 1 lakh. So securities premium reserve account data 1 lakh. Okay. So actually how much I am going to compensate? 2 lakhs. So I make it credit to discount or loss on issue of debentures. Okay. 2 lakhs. So again I require 25,000. So where I will take the 25,000? So I will take from what? My profit and loss account. Profit and loss account. Now understood? So the balance money I am going to utilize for the current period from the statement of profit and loss. So isn't it? Otherwise can't compensate. Now understood how the 2 lakh become. So one is for issued at discount. For that 1 lakh company losing. Similarly, you are going to repay a 10% premium. So company again losing 10 rupees. So totally 2 lakhs. For that you are going to compensate with the help of capital reserve account 75,000. Then security premium reserve 1 lakh. So the difference is what 25,000. I'm going to utilize from the profit and loss account. So what is the profit and loss account during the year? What is my profit? I'm going to adjust some 25,000 that portion to make it compensate to discount or loss on issue of debentures 2 lakhs. So understood? That's what with the help of 2 examples should be keep in your mind how to compensate the discount or loss on issue of debenture, maybe capital reserve or security premium reserve or statement in profit and loss account. So that point you have to keep in your mind whenever for asking general entries. Okay. So now understood now. Now we'll go for the next one. So amortized issue of debenture. Now let's see what is the meaning for that. Okay. So the next very important one, the new word you can be able to memorize. What is that? See here. Disclosure of unamortized discount. You will pronounce unamortized. That means unutilized. Okay. So unamortized discount or loss on issue of debenture. So in this case, you are going to show in your balance sheet. Okay, that is very, very important. Whenever for issue of debenture or discount. Okay. So now let's see. I will say so loss on issue of debenture. I will consider 1 lakh. Okay. So 1 lakh. To make it 1 lakh. So this is the loss because of issue of debenture. So what the company says, so every year you can't make it the entire 1 lakh the same year. So periodically you want to compensate. So what company says, company going to redeem, for example, any debenture, company going to redeem after 5 years. So the 5 equal installment. Every year going to, so 5 years means every year 20,000 we are going to compensate this loss on issue of debenture. So the balance money how you are going to show, that is a discussion. You understood now. So for that, there are disclosure of unamortized discount for loss of issue of debenture. So we can classify into partly when you are going to classify other current assets and other non-current assets. Okay, that is very, very important. So first one is other current assets. Other one is other non-current assets. So how to classify this unamortized discount? Okay, so this word is very, very important. So whatever the money, the partly I will show as a other current assets and other non-current assets. So this non-current means it's not a current assets. Understood? But here there are 2 classifications. Current assets, other current assets. That's why a little bit confusion below. You understood? See here, when you say that unamortized discount, so any utilization of that loss on issue of discount, you are discussed about maybe capital reserve or security premium reserve or what? Statement profit and loss. Okay. So unutilized portion, I will show you the balance sheet. That's what discussion. Here, I consider loss on issue of debenture as 1 lakh. So you are going to repay the debenture after 5 years. So periodically, I want to compensate how much the loss on issue of debenture. So I will make it rupees 20,000. So after 5 years means every year 20,000 I am going to compensate. So for example, the issue takes place 2018. So that 2018. So that 31st March 2018, okay, 31st March, I am going to utilize 20,000, okay, from statement in profit and loss account. Okay, so the balance 80,000, how I am going to show? So how much I am going to show other current assets, how much I am going to show other non-current assets. So this is the 80,000 called what? Unamortized discount. You understood that? Standardized portion. You want to segregate. Okay. So that's what here, how you are going to classify. That is very important. See, other current assets. So why I am going to show other current assets? The meaning is, see, the part of unamortized discount, that means what? Discount not yet written off, correct? Or loss on issue of debentures. So we can call discount on issue of debentures or loss on issue of debentures. To be written off within 12 months. See, this word is very important. Within 12 months. From the date of balance sheet or within the period. So the line is very important. Maybe within 12 months from the date of balance sheet. Okay, this one. Okay, date of balance sheet or again within the period of operating cycle. So within the 12 months from the date of balance sheet or within the period of operating cycle. So I can show it as current assets, other current assets. So I will show under the other current assets. How much? That's what each year what? 20,000. So as usual, whatever the total 80,000, 20,000 I am going to show here. What? Discount on issue of shares. How much? 20,000. Okay. So balance how much? So from the 2080 minus 20, balance 60,000. I am going to show here. That's what the meaning here. Other non-current assets. Discount on. So what is other non-current asset? This is the one item. Discount on issue of say, wrongly written. Not shares. So discount on issue of debentures. So discount on issue of debentures. Okay, 20,000. So balance discount on issue of debentures. So balance how much? From the 80,000. So 60,000 I will show under what head? That's what discussion here. Then within 12 months, within the operating cycle, within 12 months from the date of balance sheet or within the operating cycle, I am considered as 20,000. Every year 20,000. Some installment amount I am going to compensate. Okay, I am sure under the current asset, this is the main head. Okay, so main head, then other current assets, this is the sub-head. Okay, you know that. When you are strong in our format of balance sheet, kind of statement of balance sheet. So you should be, you know very well, which is main head, which is sub-head, accordingly format of balance sheet. Okay, so under the current asset as the main head, other current asset as a sub-head, I am going to show discount on issue of shares 20,000 because I am going to utilize the subsequent year within 12 months from the date of balance sheet or within the period of operating cycle. So remaining portion 60,000, that's what we are going to discuss here under the other non-current assets. Why I am going to show other non-current assets? That is the idea here. The remaining amount, that's what. So remaining amount how much? This is the remaining amount. See, this is the remaining amount. Okay. So this is the part of unamortized. It's a part of amount. Now understood. That's what. Remaining amount. What is that? That's what amount of unamortized discount or loss on issue of debentures that is not written off. So this word is very important. Not written off. Not yet utilized the discount on loss on issue of shares, debentures. That amount. How much? That 60,000. Okay. So that is not written off and will be written off when after will be written off when? After this word, after 12 months from the date of balance sheet, or see here within the period of operating cycle, here after the period of operating cycle. This we are going to show. That's why the 60,000 we are going to return off after 12 months for the balance sheet, from the date of balance sheet, or after the period of operating cycle. I am going to show as a main head, non-current asset is a main head, isn't it? Then other current assets. So this one is our subhead. Under that it is a subhead. Under that I am going to show discount on issue of how much? 60,000. Understood. So whatever the 1 lakh, 20,000 utilized, balance 80,000. You want to give two breakup. One is under the other current assets, another is other non-current assets. So here, how you are going to bifurcate? That's all the discussion here. I am going to classify. When you will going to show other, why you are going to show other current asset, then other non-current asset. That's all the discussion, very very important for this word. And amortized discount, where you can say, and amortized discount means unutilized portion. This is going to utilize within the 12 months. This is going to utilize after the 12 months. Understood? That's why the meaning is very very important. Within the year, after the year. I have understood for this particular discussion. So now we discussed only for issue of debenture at discount. Whenever that particular rate, the accounting title, what is that? Discount or loss on issue of debenture, how we are going to give effect in accounting treatment. So that part only are discussed separately. Before we going to discuss for what? Issue of debentures issued at discount. How we are going to issue out for lump sum or installment basis. Okay. So that we not discussed. So this session discussed only about the treatment of discount on issue of debenture or loss on issue of debenture. Okay. So I hope that this particular session is very very important, because it is not in the our equity share capital. That it is a discount, issued a discount part. I will going to meet that loss. That is very very important factor. I am going to be discussing this session, or especially for issue of debentures at issued at discount. Okay. So that alone we discussed for this session. So a subsequent session or next session or next video, I am going to see how the accounting treatment. Under that, I am going to write the journal entries for issue of debenture and discount, whenever for lump sum payment and whenever for what? Installment. Okay, that discussion we will see on our next session. Okay, so I hope that you understood this session. It's a very very important one. Okay, so I hope that you please watch the video repeatedly, then only this portion will be able to follow for future our discussion, our overall discussion. Right? Okay, so thank you very much. I hope that you understood this session. Okay.